What if you could bring the Nile into the middle of the Sahara? Egypt has spent decades trying to turn that impossible idea into reality.
Most Egyptians live around the narrow Nile Valley and Delta, where fertile land is limited and population pressure continues to grow.
Far to the south lies Lake Nasser, one of the world's enormous artificial reservoirs, created by the Aswan High Dam. The basic challenge is simple to describe, but incredibly difficult to build. Move Nile water hundreds of kilometers into the desert. Before a single crop could grow, engineers had to carve enormous channels through one of the harshest environments on Earth. Sand was not the only obstacle. Where solid rock blocked the route, engineers had to drill, blast, remove the rock, and continue. Extreme heat makes desert construction brutally difficult. In the hottest periods, some work has to be shifted toward the cooler hours of night. Then the desert fights back, with sudden dust storms, shifting sand, and conditions that can bring an entire worksite to a standstill. The solution requires more than digging. Water channels must be engineered and lined carefully so the valuable fresh water can travel through the desert. Beyond the visible canals is another network: pipelines, pumping stations, power lines, roads, and irrigation infrastructure.
One of the most recognizable sites is the center pivot irrigation system, creating enormous green circles in the middle of the desert.
After years of excavation and construction, the most important moment arrives. The water finally begins its journey west. For land that once received almost no rain, irrigation changes everything. Dry soil can now receive a controlled supply of fresh water. With the right soil preparation, irrigation, seeds, and timing, crops such as wheat can grow where almost nothing grew naturally. But creating farmland in a desert has another enemy: salt. Poor drainage can bring salts toward the surface and damage crops. Engineers must manage drainage, soil structure, irrigation, and water use together. Turning desert sand into productive farmland takes much more than simply adding water. The result is a dramatic new landscape: green agricultural fields surrounded by one of the driest environments on Earth.
But the biggest question remains: how much desert can humans sustainably transform? The engineering is incredible, but water will always be the ultimate limit. This is Things Made Simple.